everybody, and welcome back to the Trucker's Wife Life. I wanted to share a little bit of what I've been doing. It's been a busy week. I went from Ohio all the way to Dallas. That was a very trying trip, and now I'm on my way from Dallas to Victorville, California. And so I'm finally getting to go through some states that I've never been through before. Now, I'm sorry, I look so tired. I've been driving all day. So yes, very tired. I got up early. I think I was on the road by 5 a.m. A lot of times, though, we're on the road at 1, 2, 3, anytime that we need to be on the road, weather permitting that we can do it. This has been a much nicer trip. The place I went to pick up my load was huge. It had so much space. You know, dropping the trailer was super easy. The coupling to the next trailer was really easy. Everything was easy to find. There was lots of room to maneuver. It was a dream. I show a clip of one of the bridges I came across on the trip I had before. My previous trip was kind of one of those nightmare trips where you're just going, what the heck am I doing this for? This one's nice because it's almost all driving. It's 1,350 miles, 1,350 miles, so it's a great trip. And like last night I stopped in Amarillo. Never been there before. I mean, I'm from Texas. It was cold. I woke up this morning to 1 degree. I think it was a feel-like temperature of -14. So that was interesting. It was very cold. You're just bundling up with as many layers as you can. The truck stays nice and comfortable at night, though. I like it cooler. So that's not too much of a challenge, but you still, even when you like it cooler, you need heat to sleep. My husband, last night he was in Iowa, and it is freezing cold. It is blizzard conditions. Luckily, he hasn't really been hit by too many blizzard conditions that stopped his path. He's been able to keep moving. He is currently in the Appalachians, and though he has this beautiful scenic view where he's at for the night, there's more snow coming, and so he's being very careful. Of course, all the companies are putting out the warning that there is no load out there worth your life. So, you know, all the truckers out there, be sure to stop and find a safe place if you need to. Anyway, this video is a snapshot of my drive in New Mexico. I am almost out of New Mexico into Arizona. This is one of the states I have never been to. I always envisioned it just as desert. I don't know why. In my mind, that's what it's always been. And it has beautiful, I know most people call them hills, but I grew up in Florida, and then I live in Houston, and everywhere is flat. So to me, these are kind of mountains, but they're really hills. Albuquerque is very hilly. It's real fun when you're pulling 42,000 pounds on your back, because there's times you're going up these hills and you're only going, 40 miles an hour, and everybody else is going 75, because that's the speed limit. You just stay to the right and do everything you can to stay out of everybody's way. And then, of course, when you go down the other side of the hill, that weight pushes you. So luckily we have, oh good, my reefer turned off. We have what's called a Jake brake, and that uses the engine. It's an engine brake to help reduce the stress and the heat on your brakes to slow the truck down. And that's a godsend to trucking. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the travel. I tried to find some really pretty scenery, different types of terrain that you see in New Mexico, and just enjoy. Come along for the ride. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe too, and leave your comments. I love your comments. Keep them coming. Talk to y'all soon. Welcome to the Trucker's Wife Life. Come along for the journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is the situation I was mentioning before in my trip. I believe this was Fairfield Township, Ohio. My GPS took me on a crazy route that I actually came across this bridge that said 13.6, the height. Now, our trucks and trailers are 13.6. So I stopped, put on my hazard lights, my warning lights, and I called the police, And I called the non-emergency number and I said, help. I am at this location. I gave him the cross streets and said, I am at a bridge that says 13.6, and that's the height of my truck and trailer. What do I do? And then I saw two flatbed trucks turn where that white car is, you see in the corner there on the right-hand side. Behind that, off of that street, two flatbed trucks went underneath that bridge. And I'm like, wait a second. And then I see another truck that's coming up behind me. And I saw that, I was on the phone with the lady at the police department. I was like, wait a second. There's a truck coming. And it looks like he's going to attempt this bridge. If he makes it under this bridge, then I know I can make it under this bridge. If you could tell right now, too, there's quite a bit of traffic for this little town. So I sat there, and she was very patient. I said, could you just hold on for a minute? And she's like, yeah, sure. And I said, oh my gosh, he made it under the bridge, so I know I can make it under the bridge. So this bridge that was 13.6 was probably more like 13.9 or 13.10. But it was a hairy situation. And the thing is, you get a little bit further down this road, and there's a railroad bridge that goes across. Well, this may have been a railroad bridge also. I don't remember. I just panicked. The other bridge said 13.0. And I made it under it because I saw there was a truck on the other side. But that was just a little bit of the things we get to do while we're trucking.